remained standing until the colors left the field. Thank you. Tonight's football game is not only an interscholastic competitive matchup between two schools, it's also an extended educational experience for the student athletes. The Missouri State High School Activities Association and Misha member Waynesville High School know that events such as these help teach life values to young participants. Keeping that in mind, we ask you to continue a proud Missouri tradition and display good sportsmanship throughout the contest.
Oriana! Scoot in. Thank you. Oh God, we're a bunch of fucking cowboys. Justice! Justice! Good job.
Captains for the Lebanon Yellowjackets. Number 3, Dave Allen. Number 59, Jasir Maber. Number 73, Dave Durbin. And number 53, Wyatt Shoemate. And the captains for your Waynesville Tigers. Wearing number 3, Dalen Rashid. Number 32, Tal Hossie. Number 8, Bishop Godwin. And number 21, Mason Perez. And the correction for Lebanon, it was number 2, Gavin Smith. The Waynesville Tigers have won the coin toss. They will defer to the second half.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Waynesville Tiger Football. The Tigers take on one of their arch rivals from down Interstate 44, the Lebanon Yellowjackets tonight. Here at Tiger Stadium on the campus, Waynesville High School. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Ball game tonight, a powerhouse in the Art Conference rolling into Tiger Town this evening.
Absolutely, Mike. The odds-on favorite to win the Ozark Conference here coming into Tiger Town tonight. Top 10 team in the state. Lebanon has seen an updated Class 5 ranking. Lebanon. I know they are in the top 10 of all teams in the state. And, Coach, a team that has given up less than giving up less than 14 a game. 7 shutouts on record. Big wins over Kicker. Big win over Kennington. This Lebanon Yellowjackets team is for real, and the Tigers are going to have their hands full here tonight.
Lebanon ranked number 5 in Class 5 in the state. As we were getting an update via the Kicker. Tyrell Finn, your Tigers will be kicking off tonight to start this game out.
Coach, our check-in's already starting. Alumni for a player right here, Darnell Stokes can in from St. Louis tonight. Coach Stokes.
Coach Stokes, that's right. Let's get correct, Matt.
As you said, Tyrell's got it teed up. Lebanon has 2 guys back. It's going to be a high, short kick and be fielded right about the 26-yard line. Over to the 30, Alex the 35. Looks spilling forward to about the 37, so the Lebanon Yellowjackets are going to get into business right there on the offensive side. The Tigers win the toss, defer to the second half, so Lebanon's going to have the first offensive possession tonight.
Braden on that return for the Lebanon Yellowjackets. Matt, do believe tonight we're going to see a lot of ground and pound out of both sides of this of these teams. I think these offenses are going to stay on the ground. I don't even know what an over-under would be on this tonight.
I wouldn't either, but as you said, I think we're going to see a lot of run is right there. It's going to start out with the quarterback keeper.
Gavin Smith on that carry for the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Smith squirts forward. He's going to pick up. Coach, he's going to give him first down. I'll say it's right at 10 yards. Is kind of dove behind the guard right there. Sweeps through, uses that running back as the lead blocker, and he picks up 10. Smith on the first carry gets it out near midfield.
Eric Morris out there in a little lobby, and I like that. Matt,
nice job right there for the Tigers. Big number 54. That's going to be Santana Horta. gets back there and takes him down to in backfield. It'll be a lot of 1.5, almost 2 on the play right there. And, Coach, we saw just 1 week ago right here the Tiger defense step up and have a fantastic game. Comes a little bit short against the Capuchis last week, but that Tiger defense did a really nice job, and they're going to have to do it again here tonight.
Well, Tiger defense, 3 interceptions in the end zone last week against Kickapoo. It's going to be number 36. Jackson Denning for the Lebanon Yellowjackets. About a 10-yard run to get 3rd and 2.
Glenn Denning, a young man we've seen across many sports here. We've called that name in basketball broadcast. We saw that young man out there on the track a little last year, and definitely a guy that I think will see a lot of touching the ball tonight.
And also a guy we're not done calling because he's only a junior, Matt.
Going to be Smith on the keeper again this time. Gets out in open space. It's going to pick up 6, maybe 7, but it's going to be plenty for the first down, so that'll move the chains down on this end. And Coach, the check-in start coming. The reigning TTSN Fan of the Year, Dennis Rogers, checking in with us tonight.
Well, he had to follow that up because Eric Morris was lobbed in this year's award.
Oh, Eric Morris, a finalist last year, I believe, in the running.
He was a finalist. Dennis is not giving Eric any room right there.
No. We've had that back-to-back winner before. Smith drops back, and we're going to see it pass this time. Pass going to be complete to the outside, out of bounds just across the 30.
Honey on that reception. Man, I'm going to say something. Done this for a long time. Maybe I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing it, but I've done it for a long time. Never dawned on me that I would ever talk about a battle between Dennis Rogers and Eric Morris at any point on the air. I think that's great.
I was a little nervous when that was good, but it's okay.
The quarterback keeper this time.
Smith still on his feet inside the 10, down to the 5, and
that ball's loose
and the Tiger on it.
Yes. Nice job of that Tiger defense. Gavin Smith just keeps fighting for yardage right there. Tiger defense stays with it and pops that ball out. The Tigers will. There's a stop. We're going to take over inside on the 5, but a lot better Lebanon had ball in that spot.
Whole host of Tigers stood up right there. The Tigers rip it out. Chris Scott had a big hand in that. That gave him a big pat on the back this week as I saw him walking the halls, a name we called a lot last week.
You see this? There's the ball popping out loose, and the Tigers gaining possession underneath there. Inside the 5, great stuff, that Tiger defense.
Brandon Howard on the carry there on first down for the Tigers. Fights his way, get close back to the line of scrimmage, but
Brandon's going to look like he's going to lose one inside. Well, 2nd and 11 for the Tigers.
Looks like Tao Aussie in there in the backfield. I believe that's Michael Kelsey Jr. beside him. Comes back Tao. Tao fights forward. Ooh.
Tao fights forward, but it looks like he's going to lose another yard.
Still going to lose a yard right there, but the first contact was right at the goal line. Tao able to fight through that.
3rd down 12. Tigers with the ball on the 2-yard line.
Coach Trey Brown checking from down in Texas tonight. Snap back. This can be Kelsey Jr.
He's going to pick up maybe a yard up the middle, trying to give the punt game just a little bit of room there, as it's going to be 4th and 12. Ryan Castro enters the game. Punt for the Tigers.
Back to return the punt for Lebanon. Cannon.
All right, Castro back to punt. Castro gets it out of there. Kick's going to be fielded at the 35. Spinning, cutting it back across the 30, 25 down.
Can't work on that return for the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Not sure where he was pushed out. He's going to get it back all the way down to the 17-yard line. So, Coach, the Lebanon Yellowjackets is going to be set up in prime field position right here. Castro just has to get that one out. And you're back that deep to get that punt. There's only so far back in that end zone that you can go, and Castro gets a good clean kick out of there, but Lebanon set up for a nice return, and they're going to start in the red zone here.
Yeah, you just have to go. Have maximum protection. Hold that punt when you're that deep in territory. It's going to be a misdirection to Drew Bowling. He looks like he's going to pick up about 6 yards.
It's going to be Fowler on the stop there for the Tigers.
Middle, that's going to be Jax Glendenning again, and he is going to get it all the way down to the 1 yard line. Man, I'm reading that message too. Looks like we have a new Tiger with us now. Message there by Timothy Hutchins. We'll send congratulations out to his daughter.
Absolutely.
Timothy too.
Get check in and coach the last state we need. Handoff's going to be in for the touchdown.
It's going to be Glendenning. He's going to put 6 on the board for the Lebanon Yellowjackets here at the 6-1 mark, a quarter number 1.
On to attempt the point after. Holder is number 14, Drew Bowling. And kicking is number 42, Rhett Rhodes.
I believe that's for 42 teeing it up the extra point. Rhett Rhodes for Lebanon. Holds down, the kick is up, and it's good.
So the Lebanon Yellowjackets take a lead here at just the midway point of quarter number 1. Matt, Festival of Nations tonight here at Tiger Stadium. I hope most of the people listening got to come to Festival of Nations, and they're sitting in the crowd listening. Outstanding crowd, outstanding tables, setups. I got through about half of it with my daughter Jenna before I split off, and it was hard to see everything with so many people around.
Absolutely. And as we talked about last week, just one of those things that just kind of makes Waynesville. We have such a diverse population, and to have an event, and we do this during football, we do this during basketball, but to have an event where we
look at during last year, we did spring too.
To share the cultures and the food. Oh my goodness! And now I still got my pulled pork nachos over here. I'm not going to let
the Bull happy because I talked to him.
Well, I was going to say I'm not going to let the Beta Club down. I know Mrs. King does a lot of work. Old folks, all that pork. It looked like you walk out of their stuff tonight. There's so many tables full of so much just delicious stuff. I had a few snacks, but I had to save room for my nachos.
There's a turn for the Tigers.
Still on feet.
That's Brandon Howard, I believe.
Brandon Howard returns it almost to midfield right there, as finds the seam, and you and I know well in the spring.
Well, if he got a step on anybody from over on that other sideline, Brandon's going.
Well,
nobody ain't going to catch him.
No, and that's what that seam came through. I thought, man, if he can get past him, there's not anyone over there going to catch him, but able to get over in front of him and stop him. But fantastic return right there. They're going to spot it all the way across midfield on the forward ball there. So Tigers set up Lebanon territory. Huge return right there for the Tigers.
Our good friend Shane Redmond might have been saying the same thing over on the other sideline. Little misdirection handoff. That's going to be Rashad Joshua. Tries to Lebanon did a good job down that fence. Kane and Rod right there. He's going to go back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and Rashad gets a hand on the first defender and kind of pushes him off, but as you said, that containment down the line, Lebanon not falling into that trap, that it's hard to do for high school students not to jump. You see that ball, you want to jump to that backfield and grab him, but as you said, that down the line contain right there, and able to stop Joshua with maybe a half yard on the forward progress there. This one's going to go back to Howard. Look room on the right side. Again, right in that line.
Brandon's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
In the man motion, take the handoff. Astro drops back, and he's going to let a pass go.
And it's intercepted.
Looks like it was number 17, Griffin Jones, on the interception right there, and he returns it back across midfield. So the Lebanon Yellowjackets going to go into business here on the Tiger side of the field. And we got a referee whistle here.
We got a whistle. I don't see a flag.
It's pointing to something on Glendenning. I don't know if
it's got to be something equipment. They're going to. How about you do the sideline up?
I'm not seeing anything.
Well, I'm not either. I don't know what.
Smith drops back, looks to pass, but the Tigers just wrap him up.
I'd love to tell you what's on that set. I think there were 5 Tigers on the sack.
Well, Thomas Reynolds was in there.
Franklin Myers
was in there. I think Santana Horta was in there. That's 3 of the 5.
So it's going to be a loss of 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Yellowjackets. They get Tigers with great. Franklin Myers gets tackled from behind. Thomas Smith does a nice job getting away from a whole slew of Tigers right there, but Franklin stayed with it.
Yep.
Smith's going to pick up about 4, but if Franklin doesn't catch him right there, there's a lot of green in front of him.
The pickup first going to bring up long 3rd down here, Coach. I'm going to call that 3rd and 8. Smith comes up in the set. Lebanon keeps this right up under center. And comes motion. It's a little sweep to the outside.
And the bowling. He's going to pick up the 1st down and get it down to the 20-yard line. 25-yard run there for Drew Bowling.
Carmelo Jackson, the Tiger that finally brings him down, but not until he picks up that big, as you said, 1st and long run. So ball right at the 2-yard line. A little movement.
Oh, there's a movement, but there's no flag.
No flag, so Smith's going to go right back under center. Motion comes. Handoff goes up the middle.
That's going to be good. Rhodes in for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. So at the 2-9 mark here in quarter number 1, the Lebanon Yellowjackets are up 14-0 over the Waynesville Tigers.
2:09 remaining in the first. It's Lebanon 14, Waynesville 0.
Well, Matt, and to go along, we'll go back to Festival of Nations while we have a second. I'll tell you that the other thing that was impressive is I pull in the parking lot out, 5v5, and the parking lot's packed. The ball side over here was completely full.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
I'm parked around front. It's great to see the support for Festival of Nations for Tiger football out here tonight. It is a gorgeous football night here in Ozark.
Absolutely. Doesn't quite feel like the typical, what I would consider football weather yet. Still nice and warm this evening. Now, it may feel a little more footballish by the time we leave tonight.
That's what happened last week. It was warm in the booth. It's a little chilly now.
But standing around out there at the Festival of Nations and just taking it all in, looking at the kids and all the board they had set up, It's kind of second-guessing decision for Jeans, but as you said, it may be a little cooler later.
I believe that's Joshua he had been on the return.
I think you're right. He's going to field it about the 10. He's going to bring it out across the 20, out near the 25, I believe.
Yep, we're Joshua. Well, the Tigers take over on the 26.
16-yard return. Tigers ball, 1st and 10.
So the Tiger offense will go back to work here at the 25. Just 2:02 left in the quarter. And what you talked about, Coach, it's just going to ground game, and when that just keeps the clock running, these quarters go a little quick.
Hand off to Tal Ossie up the middle. Going to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled by number 55, Jason Lewis, and Nick Allen. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Castro hand that one off to Tao. Tao finds room on the side. His feet.
That's going to pick up the 1st down. It's going to be about an 11-yard run for Tao.
That ball comes loose at the end of the play, but Tao was already well down before that ball bounced out. The Lebanon Yellowjacket dove, which you're going to do, but it definitely well down before that ball rolled out.
Tao, another guy, I'll take my chances. If we can get a step on the rest of that Lebanon team, he's going to outrun him to the other end of the field.
This one's going to be Michael Kelsey Jr. Handoff comes to him, and he's going to go forward. Looks like he's going to pick up a yard, maybe a yard and a half, and looking for a little space over that left tackle. Avery Darnes, number 28, with the stop on that play.
Ball pops up, and Michael Kelsey does a good job. Oh, ball is loose again.
Lebanon says they have it.
We'll see, and Lebanon does. Handoff is what wasn't clean, Matt. Popped up. Kelsey looked like he did a good job getting hold of it again. Man, it's hard when contact comes that quick to hold on to the ball. Lebanon Yellowjackets are going to be taking over at the 35-yard line. 22 seconds left here in quarter number 1.
Just looking at the ticker here, a few more check-ins. Marty Elliott South checking in for up in Ohio tonight, and our every night check-in. And if you read some of the stuff on the chat boards, there's a lot of talk right now about Miss Jonathan Stump being that early group for Sports Fan of the Year right now as he checks in from down in Lebanon.
Tigers with a nice stop there. Drew Bowling tries to get it to the left side. The Tigers defense going to stop him for looks about a yard loss, Matt.
Looked like it. Ryan Curd stuck back there with it. I'm sorry, no, that's Edric Twine. I'm sorry. Misread the 3 for 4. Ed Twine there sticks with able to wrestle him back and eventually put him the way down.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. You know what that means? It's time for
a TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news, it is news. Right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes TigerTV Facebook page? It's going to be somebody that's liked it before, but there's a reason behind this.
They've liked it before? Well, I'm going to go with the Admiral of the ship, Dr. Jason Wood.
Boy, it could have been the Admiral. It's not going to be the Admiral this time, though. We're going to talk about volleyball. Amber Berkeley. The reason she's going to be our first quarter to talk about is Tuesday night right here from Waynesville High School. We're going to have our first volleyball broadcast come to you from inside Tiger Gymnasium. We hope you guys come down and support the Lady Tigers here for volleyball. But if you can't, join us here on the TTSN Sports Network. Tigers will be taking on the Hillcrest Lady Hornets Tuesday night. Big day tomorrow for Tiger volleyball. They're going to be Varsity traveling to Warrenton for a tournament. The freshmen and JV are traveling up to Union for a tournament. So if you're somewhere in the greater St. Louis area, stop on by and support the Lady Tigers.
And you've got the cross-country team's going to be
Hermitage tomorrow.
So we're going to cover some space tomorrow with some school buses from Waynesville.
Brown's going to be up the middle. That's going to be Glenn Denning. He's going to pick up, it looks like, about 6, but 3rd and 12 for the Yellowjackets.
I will stand by the Tiger defense. Would love to just stop him short right here. Force a big 4th down decision. Smith up under center. Handoff's going to go up the middle. Going to get down to about the 30, but going to be well short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th and 4. Let me say 4th and a long 4.
Yeah, 4th and 4. That was Glendenning again on the carry. Isaiah Hopper in on that attack for the Tigers.
It's 4th and 5.
The 11 Yellowjackets are going to go for it here.
Smith comes under, so that's going to be Glendenning in the backfield behind him. Going to be a little give and go.
The Tigers.
I think they're going to keep him stopped.
They're going to, yeah, Tigers are going to stop. It's going to be a bowling on the carry. They're going to stop bowling about 2 yards short, it looks like. The Tigers take over downs.
A little misdirection play right there by the Lebanon Yellowjackets. They fake it to Glendenning going up the middle and give it to Bowling coming back across. And as you see on the replay right there, Tigers get him out of bounds before he gets to that down marker. So big 3rd down and 4th down stop there for the Tigers. That'll put the offense back on the field. Just over 10 and a half left to play here in the first half. And now we go to Kelsey Jr. time, looking for some space up the left.
Looks like Nichols going to pick up a couple.
Number 7 of the Jackets, Nick Allen. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7.
Matt just had a check-in from one of our colleagues, Wrestling Podcasting. Scott Hilbrandt checking with us here on the TTS Sports Network.
Many, many years we've talked about that podcast down at Denny's.
Well, I'm telling you, one of the highest rated Missouri high school wrestling podcasts. Go.
This little move right there. Michael Kelsey Jr. gets to the outside. Lebanon closes up the seam, but Michael, nice job to get out there and take some positive yardage. Coaches can bring 3rd and 5.
After the 3-yard carry, it's 3rd down and 4, Waynesville.
Snapback's going to go to Brandon Howard as he looks for some space up the middle. And, Coach, there's not any space there.
Not a lot. It looks like they're probably going to pick one.
Mason Woods will be 4th down Waynesville after the gain of 2 yards.
Jax Glendenning in on the stop for that, for the Lebanon Yellowjackets on that one.
So
make it
4th and 2 for the Tigers. Tigers try to draw Lebanon off sides. And it looks like Coach Barkley gets a timeout just as the play clock running. Lebanon doesn't jump. We'll see if the Tigers switch things up here and go for the punt. Or they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2. You see Coach Barkley talking to the offensive troops right there.
And it's a tough position because 4th and short, you got to believe in your guy that, hey, we've got multiple backs here that can pick up 2 yards, but deep in your own territory. And right now, down by 14, a lot of time left here in the second quarter. That's a tough one, Coach.
It is.
It's right at the 34-yard line. Your defense has come up big a couple times here. early, and it'd be interesting to see what Coach Barkley does.
Well, I'm glad he's getting to make the call.
Oh,
for
yeah.
us.
Oh, I don't want to make this call.
Back to return on number 8, Cannon Rourke.
I know last week, looking at trying to our personnel there. I don't know.
Castro's in the field. The Tigers look. We are go. Hand
It's
to Aussie.
It's going to be close.
Woo.
It is going to be close.
I don't like the spot of the far official.
And he'll only pick up 1 on the carry.
And that's who they're going to go to. Boy, I think the Tigers are going to be short, Coach.
I think so too, looking at where they placed that ball.
They're going to have a timeout. I think they're going to measure. Just be sure here.
Yep, I do believe you are correct.
Going to be our first measurement on the season here,
It
Coach
is.
Rawlings.
We talked about that last week. We had one.
Boy, Coach Rawlings, this could be closer than I thought it was.
The Tigers are going to come up just short.
Inch and a half.
And 11,
Wow.
11 Yellowjackets will take over down. 7:58 left here in quarter number 2.
So it's going to put that Tiger defense back on the field. They're going to have to come up big once more, as they've done multiple times. That defense got to be stout. Is Lebanon going to take over right at the 36-yard line of the Waynesville Tigers? Looks like Jackson Glendenning's going to be the back in the back behind Smith.
After the turnover, it takes a 1st and 10 from Tiger 30.
All right, there's the whistle. We're set for action. Lebanon's kept the same formation. Handoff goes to Glendenning. He's going to go up the middle. He's going
to pick up, look right at 10
right
yards.
at 10, 9. It looks like they're going to move it back just a hair, so give him 9 more yards on the first down carry. So it's going to be second short and moving quick back on the ball. And I'm going to go Glendenning once more. This time he's going to scoot forward for about 3, maybe 4, but it's going to be enough for the first down.
Lebanon gets it down to the 22-yard line. The Tigers.
Smith lets the pass go.
Overthrows his receiver just on the out-of-bounds side.
I believe.
Quarterback Gavin Smith's pass is incomplete, intended for
Cannon
Rourke, I believe, was the receiver.
Okay. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, I was having a hard time telling exactly what number that was.
But Matt, that's those white uniforms.
Sometimes those have tricky for us.
Yes, they have.
But you would think white uniform with the black numbers, we should be able to do that.
Well, if he hadn't got all the way down in that corner as far away from us as he could, that would have helped too.
Smith
keeps it.
Keeps it on his feet as he's across the 10-5 and in for the touchdown.
A 20-yard touchdown run by Gavin Smith for the Lebanon Yellowjackets. Roses in to attempt extra point.
and kicker number 42, Brett Rose.
Back the down, the kick up, and it's good. And coach, at 7:05, that's going to put the Lebanon Yellowjackets on top, 21-0 here over our Waynesville Tigers.
And Matt, just as you were talking about just a second ago, Cross country headed up to Hermitage tomorrow. We're joined by head cross country coach Heather Hahn here on the TTSN Sports Network.
Not cool morning tomorrow, and it sounds like might get some rain a little later in the day tomorrow, but should be dry tomorrow morning, so should be a perfect morning for cross country.
We rested up. The cross country team in early this morning for practice.
All right, looks like Rhodes is lining up the kick team here on the Lebanon side of the field, and it looks like Rashad Joshua and is that Brandon? Back deep here, yeah, it's going to be Brandon Howard back deep for the Tigers. Booming kick. Going to go forward and roll into the end zone, so the Tigers will take first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Kind of a odd placement there as it kind of gets in between. Joshua gets over, think about fielding it. Brandon's in to kind of let that go and just shoot right through the end zone. Castro in the backfield, Kelsey Jr., Tao Aussie beside him. Handoff's going to go to Aussie. Be looking for some spaces. He's thrown out of bounds here. Going to get back about the line of scrimmage.
Taken down by number 3, Abe Allen. Loss of 1 on the play, second down, 11.
Matt, you look across the way at that Lebanon crowd, you see a lot of pink. I believe, if I understand correctly, on the road tonight, Barbie for Lebanon.
The theme was a
students.
Barbie party.
Yes.
In Waynesville, I believe we're going with a Western theme tonight in our student section, as we appear to have a lot of cowboys and cowgirls over here.
Yep. Yes, we did. As a matter of fact, I got a cheeseburger on the way up. Was served by a couple of cowboys. Had a little Western flavor to it.
A little bacon, a little barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Onion straws.
Didn't get the onion straws, did you?
No.
I talked to Nate. Foster gave me my burger. He didn't give me the onion straws. Now I'm upset. I have to have a talk with Nate come Monday.
Well, no, that seems like that would be a Western themed item. I don't think there were onion straws that you didn't get. I think nobody got onion straws.
I feel like it was left out there. I didn't get any onion straws. Brandon gets it. Just can't get right around that corner over there. It's going to be brought down. A pickup about 1.
Well, and credit the Lebanon defense. We've seen them do that sometimes this evening where they're going to stretch it out to the sideline. They're not going to jump up the field and try and throw you for the 1 or 2 yard loss. They're going to contain them right down the line and push you out for no gain.
So 4th and 12 for the Tigers. Castro's going to drop back into punt formation.
One return man back as Castro gets a nice booming punt right there.
Nice job. Go out about the 41-yard line.
Kind of takes that sideways hop in Lebanon's favor right there. If that takes a Waynesville bounce, Coach, that one might have gone down inside the 20.
Well, Cannon Rourke was back to receive that for Lebanon. If it goes over his head, if it doesn't, got quite a bit of green right there for him. So, again, nice job there by Castro with the punt.
So with 4:44, the Lebanon Yellowjackets going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Comes set with that same type formation we've seen all night long from them. Smith comes up on center. Man comes in motion. Pitch and the toss is going to go to Bowling this time. He's out across 40.
Nice job of containing that line.
Nice tackle right there. That's going to be Dalen Registe. Twine in on there as well.
Tigers sue that. Just give Bowling nowhere to go upfield. that's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Handoff goes to the right. That's going to be Glendenning.
On the carry for Lebanon, number 36, Jess.
Glendenning's going to
He's taking down number 84, Carbo.
pick up at 16, a first down.
13 yards on the carry, first down, Lebanon.
There you see the Glendenning run there on our replay. Glendenning again up the middle. He's going to pick up about 7.
Chad Glendenning, he's taken down by Del Santana Horta. Gain of 6 on the play, second down, Lebanon.
Smith with the keeper.
Going to get it inside the 3rd, Coach. I think he's going to get it down right at the 25-yard line.
Up a first down, 9-yard run there by Gavin Smith.
Clock will stop temporarily while they move the chains.
If we just go under the 3-minute mark.
After the first down, Lebanon at the 26-yard line.
Glendon the back set one more. Smith comes up under. Smith lets the pass go. Wow, what a hustle to get out and catch that football.
I didn't think he had a chance.
I didn't either. That's going to be Honey. When he let go, I didn't think there was any way Honey had the speed to close and pull that one in, and wow, did he ever.
He made that adjustment, came back just a little bit on his pattern, and that's going to take the ball down inside 10. It's going to make it first goal from the 7-yard line for the Yellowjackets. Matt, we have our first flag of the night out on the field. I did not see it.
I did not see that.
It's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer on the Waynesville Tigers. So it's going to move the ball down inside the 5 to about the 3.
Half the distance there. Push the ball down inside the 5, as you said. So we're going to set Lebanon up first and goal from right about the 3-yard line.
Ending up the middle. He's going to take it to the end zone. The Lebanon Jackets. Extra point coming up here. Rhett Rhodes.
We're at 3 for 3 on extra points here tonight so far. Snaps back, holds down, kicks up. He's going to be 4-4.
And that's going to bring it to 28-0. Lebanon Yellowjackets over the Waynesville Tigers. 2:14 left here in the first half. Matt, we just got word about pulled pork we were talking about earlier. Because if you're sitting at home thinking, I'm going to drive down there and get me a pulled pork sandwich or pulled pork nachos, word is by the end of halftime they expect to be out of that. So you're going to have to get down here.
Well, I have mine now. I didn't finish all mine before we went on the air. So I'm going to finish up here at halftime. I believe in talking to Mrs. Wilking earlier in the week, I think last week they said that I texted, well, and this tells you how good it is, that I had every Friday night, this is my dinner, but it was so good. Sunday morning, I threw a pork shoulder in the smoker myself, smoked it for about 10 hours, and made myself about 5 pounds of pulled pork at the house just so I could have some. And after picking 5 pounds with my dog Paige, I thought, that was a lot of work to pick that pulled pork. said that they had done 35 pounds of pulled pork last week and we're doing 50 tonight.
50 tonight. That's what I just got told by Carl Wilking all the way up here. Fall down behind this run.
Yep, nice return right there from number 81, Leland Wright. But Coach, I don't like where that's thrown.
I don't either. It's never good when it's thrown back there when we're on the receiving side of that.
But it was that pulled pork so good. Decided Sunday morning we got up and I needed to
was it as good as
smoke my own.
Bulls?
Well, I don't know that anything's going to be that good, but it was really good. I've eaten on a little this week. We stuck some back in different packages and froze it. Have it in case we wanted to do our own nachos one night. We'd have a little pound and a half here, pull out and thaw. And
I'll let you do that.
Well, Wilkie's a little extra time on his hands. In the middle of this today, in the middle of his pulled pork and his cooking and everything he was doing, he took time out of his busy schedule to drive a bus and take our intense students today out to 66 with Coach Hills to celebrate good attendance. Some of our students for lunch. Coach does that every week.
I had, I believe, 2 in my class that were randomly picked to go out lunch today, and just fantastic program. All you got to do is show up to school.
You know, it's amazing what good things can happen when you just show up. Michael Kelsey gets it to the outside.
Still on his feet as he crosses the 50.
And Michael's going to be taken out at
I think it's
45.
Be between
Inside
the 40,
45.
45 right there, but in fantastic run. Not to take anything away from Kelsey on that run. Tao Aussie dropped a block out here about the 35-yard line to Kelsey some space to run there.
Now you see Michael right there at the end of his run. Nice job. Tigers moved it inside Yellow Jacket territory. Inside. 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Nice job all the way around there, but Towsey got out as lead blocker that time and absolutely opened up a hole right there. Michael Kelsey takes great advantage of it. This time it's going to be Tao looking for space on this right-hand side, but a whole swarm of Yellow Jackets come across right there, and it looks like we're going to lose out 2. Talked about visiting with our good buddy Shane Redmond over there, head track coach down at Lebanon tonight before the game.
He was walking through the Federal Nation.
Well, it's a sight to behold, and I got to think that if I walked into another school and saw what was going on, I'd be in awe.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
Through, check out what kids other places are doing.
Brandon Howard on the carry this time, looking for some space down the line, but Lebanon out there in the open field, able to right down that line, drop him.
We're going to get a timeout.
Going to be timed by the Tigers. Stop our clock at 1:02 here before halftime.
Well, it's too bad Shane didn't know that was going on before he got here. Lebanon might have set up a table.
But, Coach, Lebanon is
a country.
Lebanon, not a country. Lebanon, country.
Well, they could have brought some food from Lebanon. I've had some good food in Lebanon.
That's not a different country. But you go down the other direction, you got Cuba. Also a country, but not a country.
Not a country. If some of Cuba's coaches showed up tonight, I would have been wondering. I don't know why they'd been here.
Well, Cuba's national coaches or Cuba, Missouri coaches? Well, actually, I'd be shocked to see either. Walking into Waynesville High School, but.
No, that one was when I needed to read the notes. Because I'm only like this.
What about Paris, Missouri? I saw we had France out there.
Yeah.
Mexico, Missouri.
We got quite the international flair, and I know your predilection for Bolivar, Missouri.
Oh, yeah. That's right. But Lebanon can't.
No.
Okay.
Tao Aussie looking for some space over this right-hand side and not doing his big number 3 right there, Abe Allen.
We'll get another time, I believe, found by Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Abe Allen and Jax Glendening in on the stop for the Yellow Jackets, and as you said, they quickly take a timeout. That's going to leave them with 1 remaining. Stop clock at 56 cents here. 4th and Coach, I'm a 12 short team. I'm going to say the Tigers are going to have to punt right here. I don't think we can afford to give the ball back midfield at this position right here. Coach, as we get down under a minute left to play here before halftime, I see over here under the direction of Mr. Jared Sabatasso, the Tiger Pride Marching Band getting ready for their halftime performance here.
A great job today by the end. Martin Hall towards the end of first hour. I love that. I was in subbing in a classroom this morning, first hour, and the first question I got, are you going to allow us to go to the hall when the band comes by? And I'm like, well, of course I'm going to allow you to go to the hall when the band comes by.
Castro takes the snap. He gets a nice high punt away. Going to be fielded right about the 12-yard line. Tigers quickly down the field, and Tallahassee. Wow.
Lebanon's going to take over. 45 seconds left here in the first half. They're going to take over at about the 15-yard line.
I think that was number 8, Cannon Roark, Coach.
You're going to see it right. You see that hit. Tallahassee. Mike Kelsey had him by the legs and took him to the ground.
Well, Roark was able to avoid the first Tiger. Kelsey got him in the ankles, and I think Roark felt good that he had dodged that first Tiger. And then once Tal got there, maybe he thought different about that.
Just lets one lie. He's going to be out of bounds, I believe.
Yeah, that ball's going to be wide right there.
A nice catch on the opposite side, but it was out of bounds. Canyon, the intended receiver. As I said, Canyon brought that down. Just could not get us down in bounds.
He might still have Tao ringing in his ears after that kick return.
Second in for the Yellowjackets. Smith back to pass again. This time it's going to be a screen to Glendenning.
Glendenning's backfield, still on his feet. He crosses 30 and going to get it down to about the 32.
Clock stops.
There is a personal foul on the play. Tackle made number 18, Thomas Reynolds.
There's a personal foul against the Tigers. I did see them. I believe roughing the passer. What? It was in the
roughing
backfield.
the passer.
I was watching on up this direction.
And the referee jogged back. The flag was done right about 5-yard line, and I think
Coach Barkley
wants a little explanation.
And he got it. Looked like maybe a shot to the head. What the explanation was.
So the clock stops on the penalty there. It's going to come back live on the whistle as we're 25 seconds in roll. App comes back. Smith quick to the outside, stepping out of bounds. The play is going to be number 1, Hoyt Honey.
Well, Honey's going to pick up about 12 and a first down. 17 seconds left here in the first half.
Lebanon on to 1 time remaining. Smith drops back. Another quick pass outside to Honey. He's going to hit the bounds.
And we're going to get a hit out of bounds against the Waynesville Tigers. It's going to add 15 yards to the end of that play. So that's going to move the ball down to the 17, I believe. Move it down to
19, just inside the 20. So 11 seconds on the clock here. Lebanon's still holding on to 1 timeout. Lebanon comes to the line. It's 2 receivers out to the top of the bottom. It'll be Honey down to the bottom. I believe this will be Roark up the top.
The lateral pass there. Yellowjackets use their final timeout. There's going to be time on the clock. It says that there's going to be at least 2 seconds. That was a tough spot for the Lebanon Yellowjackets coaching staff on the other side because you couldn't tell whether the ball was out of bounds,
Right.
or the clock was still running.
Well, they definitely got timeout called before time expired, so we should have time enough for one play. Now Rhodes, 4 for 4 here tonight on extra points. I'm not sure what kind of leg he has for field goal distance. Right now, the ball sits right at the 20, so you got to think this would be a line up field goal, about a 36, 37-yard field goal from where it sits currently.
And I believe that's what they're going to do.
Looking at the spot here, Rhodes is. It looks like it's going to be 36-yarder right here, Coach. Got it spotted on the left hash right here.
Kicks
Plenty
up.
of distance on it. And it's good.
Good. It's going to bring it to halftime here at Tiger Stadium. The Lebanon Yellowjackets up on the Waynesville Tigers 31-0. And if we told you folks, you're going to sit back there at home and enjoy a performance by the Waynesville March and also a little cheerleading night here in Waynesville. So a lot of halftime activity. We'll be back in 20 minutes for second half Tiger action.
Chance Inman and Haley Ponta. For tonight's performance, the band will playing the 2023 halftime show titled Stained. The show consists of original music written by John Fannin. The individuality and reverence of stained glass is undeniable. Creative use of Thomas Edison's 16th century two-door song theme is featured throughout. As well, this season the band will be learning drill and choreography to reflect Joe's theme. The band also participates in 3 marching competitions this fall. Their first will be October 7th. We wish them all the best. Drum majors, Sarah Plummer and Aaliyah Seibert. Is your band ready? Please join me in welcoming the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band playing the halftime show, Stained. Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Once again, under the direction of Jared Sabatasso, Nathan Gargis, Jim Sidman, and Uchi Front, the color guard is under direction of Bailey Poncia. To our future cheerleading families, thank you for allowing your son or daughter to be a part of future cheerleading. We hope everyone had a good time learning some new material. So that everyone may enjoy the performance, we ask that you please remain in the stands during and throughout the future cheerleading performance. Please mind and not stand the red and block the group of others. As this performance is over, the buddy groups, that's right, as soon as the performance is over, the buddy groups will need a few moments to reposition themselves in the cafeteria. Please give them time to do this. We want to be sure that all future cheerleaders are returned quickly and safely to their parents. We will let you know when you're able to pick your child up from his or her buddy group. And now please put your hands together for the 120 kindergarten through 6th grade future cheerleaders.
Before we begin the performance, we will ask parents that do not stand at the fence, block the view of others. Thank you. Cheers, super, super. Standing clean. Super, super, that's what we are. Last time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tiger Stadium, right here on the campus, Waynesville High School. Lebanon Jackets up on the Waynesville Tigers 31-0 as we're getting ready to start the second half. We want to let everybody know out there we had some internet issues here at Tiger Stadium. I believe we have our cable. Folks, what's on cable, we're going to get everybody else back up as soon as possible. Tim Wallace and his fabulous crew are working on that, and as soon as they have that ready to roll, we will be up and going via the satellite again. Tough going for Tigers here in the first half. We had heard a lot about this Lebanon Yellowjacket team, and very methodical in the way they move the ball up and down the field. And Lebanon will be kicking off to get us going here in the second half. Brandon Howard, Rashad Joshua back for Tigers.
Right, Rhodes said to kick off for Lebanon. Rhodes' 36-yard field goal as time expired there to end the first half. That would be field just a little short of the Tigers.
Right, I believe,
I
on that
believe
return.
you're right. He's going to have it out across
He's
the
still
field.
going.
Oh, and they're going to call him down?
Oh, my. Leland breaks out of that tackle, but we had a whistle from the back judge. And
Wow.
wow, yeah, Leland with a lot of green in front of him going back the other direction.
Boy, that's tough right there as he broke free. Headed back the other direction, but whistle blown, so it's going to put the Tigers 1st and 10 right at the 29-yard line. So Tiger offense is going to come set there. 3 backs in the backfield. Looks like Kelsey Jr., Howard in the middle, Tawasi to the left. Handoff's going to go to Kelsey Jr. as he's going to forward and pick up a couple.
All right, folks, we are back on Facebook now. So we've got all systems go here at Tiger Stadium. So Tigers 2nd and 8. Their first drive of the second half. Kelsey Jr. with a nice little 6-yard run over the left side. Take the ball up to about the 37-yard line. I'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Tigers. Hope everyone enjoyed the Waynesville Marching Band and little cheerleaders tonight at halftime. Talos at the run. He picked up about 4. Cuts back across that line. He's going to pick up first down for the Waynesville Tigers.
Coach, you guys got a message there, Miss Ellis checking in with us to make sure we were okay. I think she was concerned maybe something had happened to us. I told her, hey, it's just internet outage, should be back up now. But I think her and Mrs. Large just a little concerned. But I had to reassure her everything okay. We're right back at it.
We got to let folks know we are okay there at Tiger Stadium.
The handoff that time is going to be Brandon Howard. He's going to keep it, but right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all on the play. Let's bring up a 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers. Castro back into the huddle for the Tigers over here on the offensive side.
And it is a different link than it was we were on because of the app. So, folks, if you're joining us this second, you know what people out there wondering what's going on, you might give them a phone call, let them know.
Handoff's going to go to Michael Kelsey Jr., but he is met quickly in the backfield that time. Big number 44, Gunnar Williams. Going to lose 2 on that play, so it'll back it up. It'll be 3rd and long, 12, short 13 here for the Tigers. 9 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Kelly Jr. is in motion. Enough's going to go to Aussie. Aussie looking for room on the right-hand side and not there, Coach. I think we're going to lose another yard on the carry that time. So that's going to bring up 4th and long. That's going to be 4th and about 14, the Tigers. Griffin in on that stop once more for the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
So Castro backs up into punt formation.
Well, it's going to be out of bounds. Not sure there were maybe one to hand on that, Coach Rawlings.
Out of there, kind of weird. They're going to mark it. The 39-yard line. I believe that's where the Lebanon Yellowjackets will take over their first offensive series here in the second half.
After the 15-yard punt, Lebanon will take over 1st and 10 from their 39.
Handoff's going to go to Glendenning as he breaks through, still on his feet across 40, 30, 20, inside the 10 and in for the touchdown. Wow.
Very quickly, the Lebanon Yellowjackets strike here in the second half. A
61-yard run there for Mr. Jax Glendenning. Wow. He got to the outside, that young man turned on the gas. So as said, 61-yard run on the play for Glendenning. It's going to make it 37, and Rhett Rhodes on to attempt point after. Ball spotted up at the 10-yard line. Snap is back, holds down. The kick is low, but it just over the top.
It did, too. It just scooted in. Extends that forward to 38-0 here. 7:34 left in the third quarter. And Tigers, after picking up a couple first downs and moving the ball a little bit, Jax Glendenning, one play for the Yellowjacket, he takes it in 61 yards out. Matt, I went down to get our composite schedule for what's coming up, and Jay and Candace down in the athletic office telling me there's a lot going in town this week. If you want to be a Waynesville Tiger fan, if you're not, most of our events are on the road this week. We have a couple volleyball games at home. We have
Cross Country's on the road Thursday up at Haw-Tonka.
That's right. Girls tennis is here on the 28th against the Osage. So they're here Thursday night at home. The 2 volleyball games, night football here Monday night. If you're going to be a Waynesville Tiger and you're going to be a traveling fan.
Put a few miles on the car, jump in.
But again,
go out and support those Tigers.
Tuesday night, you could go on the road and support the Tiger. Watch a little TSN action. We're going to be back on for volleyball action on Tuesday night.
Joshua fields the kick at the 10. He's out across the 20, 25, still moving his feet. Going to be out all the way to about the 26-yard line. So the Tiger offense is going to set up there, 1st and 10. Yeah, I'm planning to make that drive up after school on Thursday to support our cross-country junior high and high school Tigers up at the Haw-Tonka, just outside Camdenton for a little cross-country Thursday afternoon.
Great course up there at Haw-Tonka. It's a setting for a cross-country meet.
Well, it is, and I like the way the course is laid out. You can really move around during the race kind of from the middle section and cheer for the kids. You can really interact with the kids several different times during the race. Just a little bit of movement there.
Also, the right side picks up a couple. Now, is this and now I'm inquisitive. That Ha Ha Tonk meet used to all be on Saturday. Is this a different meet, or is it one just moved to
I
during the
don't
week?
know. It is. Tessa graduated a few years back, a couple of years ago, and haven't been to a meet up there since then, I don't believe.
I've never been to one that wasn't on a Saturday up there.
But this one's on Thursday afternoon.
Kelsey Jr. with the carry, and he's going to pick up about 7. Looks like he's going to.
Just shy of the first down.
Yeah.
Nice, strong run there by Kelsey Jr. Ooh.
Yeah, they moved that back.
I did not see that spot. That's about a yard and a half back from where I thought he was.
I agree.
Wow.
So 3rd and 3. We thought it was going to be 3rd and 1, the Tigers.
Thought he was definitely at the 40 or across. Tao Ossie dives. Nice move right there. I think Tao gets the first down on the dive.
I so too. Looking at they're coming. Yeah, that's going to pick up first down. The Tigers.
A lot of Lebanon shoulder pads
now
up
if
high.
If he takes another step back like he did a while ago,
well, yeah,
they're going to be in trouble because they've already moved the chains on the other side.
But a couple set of yellow jacket passes were up high. Tao dives back in the middle of the field, shoots forward, and enough right there. Hard fought yards to pick up the first down. And, Coach, we're getting another check-in from in the stadium tonight. Coach Chris Pills checking in from the east end zone.
Down there, I'm going to get coaches down there on his stool. He got a stool he stores down there in the track shed. Makes things a little more comfortable down there.
His ears running as we talked about the attendance incentive at the going out lunch and then the donuts this morning.
A lot of things going on here at high school today. Michael Kell Jr. up the middle, and just about breaks it.
That's going to be bowling with the shoestring tackle.
Yes. Michael with a nice 14-yard run.
15 yards to carry, first down, but Coach just
One,
almost broke that one.
Tao takes it over the 40-yard line. Down to 39. It's going to be about a 4-yard gain for Tao. Hand off to Kelsey. He goes around the left. He's going to take a half.
Michael Kelsey Jr. touchdown, Waynesville Tigers.
40-yard run there for Mike Kelsey Jr. Run some good blocking on that left side of the offensive line for the Tigers. Puts the Tigers on scoreboard.
Boy, Kelsey, a little room outside around that left-hand side, and boo. Gone.
They keep a little hungry after that shoestring tackle.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to happen to him again.
So nice run of the young man. Tigers going to come to the line. Looks like they're going to line up and go for 2. Drag snap comes back to Howard.
Going to be Tao again.
I'm sorry, Tao. And
he went to hand off from Howard to Tao. He's going to come short, and that's going to make it 38-6 in favor of the Lebanon Yellowjackets here. 3:25 left in quarter number 3. Matt, special guest up here in the TTSN Sports Seat. New member of our physical education and coaching staff, Richard Edwards, has joined us up here.
Coach Edwards, first time up here with us live during the game here in the TTSN Sports Suite. Just help yourself to some of the snacks and stuff back here. And
well, he didn't take any time at all to sit on the Lewis back in the back and his feet up. Coach Edwards said he was going to try to get over and take a look at the trailer. I don't know if he made that trip hot. No. Coach is moving in, Matt, moving into Waynesville. Going to be an official citizen.
Well, that's good.
been supervising painting. Now, he didn't say he was painting, Matt. He said he was supervising painting.
That's like watch paint dry.
That's the next level. Watch paint dry is the next level. So we're going to have Tyrell Finn kicking off for the Tigers.
It's like a McKinney back. Like we have a different return.
Looks like Lebanon set up expecting maybe the onside kick. We saw Tyrell kick one of those last week.
Boy, and did he not get perfectly? He got that. This one's
loop kick.
A little hot. And one back there.
That ball
Ball's loose.
And the Tigers have
it. Woo!
Matt, I've seen people pooch kick like that for years, and it never worked. It just worked.
Was Tyrell Finn. It's the golden leg. Because last week, all the onside kick, and how many times do kickers try and get that pop, that perfect
boom, boom,
bounce,
straight
pop.
up.
Tyrell popped that sucker straight in the air. And here, the pooch kick over that front line, the ball
and
gets
he hit
loose.
it, that front roll, and then it's hard to grab. Tigers ball. A flat out there, it was Lebanon.
On Lebanon, of course, are going to blind. So Tigers hold on possession here. That's going to set the Tigers up 1st and 10, right about the 24-yard line of the Lebanon Yellowjackets. Castro brings the play into the huddle, and the Tigers come to the line. Tao Aussie. Joshua comes in motion. Castro lets that one loose.
And it's a completion.
Is that Tyreek Jones? I believe, yeah, that's Tyreek Jones, number 6, with the completion right there. I had a couple of players in between, and I wasn't sure if he had gotten his hands on it. Did.
Watching the side of the ball. That's going to make 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
Once more, Castro in the shotgun set. Looks like Kelsey or Aussie. That's going to be Joshua and Kelsey in the backfield. Snap's going to come. Kelsey Jr. looking room up the middle, and not much sledding in there right that time, Coach Rawlings.
Third for the Tigers. Ball 22. Here, Laura, after that onside kick recovery, and a touchdown and all, a little bit more excitement down out of the Waynesville student section.
They definitely got the Cowgirls and Cowboys excited down there. Kelsey.
Get about back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice pursuit down the line once again, though, by the Lebanon Yellowjackets right there. They're going to let you stretch it out, but not going to give you much room in there. That's going to take down a minute left, or a minute and a half left to play here in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to get a whistle here, Coach.
We got an illegal motion on the Tigers. And I see her head tennis coach Kayla Wilson's checking with us. Kayla, biggest match today.
Had yesterday and today, I believe.
Today.
Back-to-backs for the tennis girls.
We haven't seen much out of her PE department because of that. It's on today. Okay.
Howard lets one go.
Is that Brandon?
Joshua hauls it in.
But it's going to be short. Lebanon Yellowjackets going to take over on downs. 6 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Misdirection head off there. Nice job. The Tiger defense.
Twine in on the stop for the Tigers in there.
Up the middle for Lebanon. Is that Glendenning?
I believe that is Glendenning.
It is. And that's going to get first down to the Lebanon Yellowjackets. So they start clock, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter here at Tiger Stadium with the Lebanon Yellowjackets up on the Waynesville Tigers 38-6. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
TTSN Sports Day.
It's time for TTSN Sports Up. This TTSN Sports Day is brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page. Tiger TV Facebook for all the news and is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt? You know who likes Tiger TV?
What
Facebook
do I
page?
hint? You gave me the first time.
It's going to be someone who's never liked it more right here. Has just learned just how much to like the Tiger TV Facebook page and Tiger TV.
Is it our newborn viewer in Alaska?
Well, that's a great guess. Not it.
Oh,
It's somebody within the district who has, who I believe, I don't know how much if we've ever mentioned the support that we get from her on Tiger TV, but it's Dr. Trish Atkins. Dr. Trish Atkins love the Tiger TV Facebook page, Tiger TV for all the news is news when she wants to know what's going on here in Tiger Town and all the inner workings.
so Dr. Atkins.
Dr. Atkins is our third quarter new addition to Tiger TV Facebook page likers. And we didn't take much time to get right back to football action
No,
either
we
there
did
during
not.
that third quarter.
Glendenning quickly in on another carry.
Matt, the Tigers will be on the road next week.
And the week after that, Coach Rawlings, we come right back here for Homecoming 2023.
That's right. This week the Tigers are going to be Springfield taking on Hillcrest. And the Bowl our Liberators are rolling in town.
Well, we're going to roll out the red carpet that night, Coach Rawlings, because it's a night out in Hollywood.
You know, I thought at first this would be a night out. Bolivar thought that'd be a little strange.
Yeah, we can't go to Bolivar for homecoming. That'd be really
It
strange.
would be strange.
Smith on the keeper this time, still on his feet as he goes inside the 20. Down 15, eventually be brought down, but before he's down all the way down to about the 12.5-yard line.
Franklin Myers on that tackle.
26 yards on that carry right there for Smith. That'll bring up a 1st and 10. Ball sits right about the 13-yard line. Smith, quick pass, into the end zone, be broken up,
We'll
but
have a flag.
I don't like where that flag's thrown, Coach Rawlings.
I don't either.
Ooh, I do like that flag.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
It's going to be offensive pass interference as Cabrian Matthews had gotten back in position there, and so the pass interference did occur, but it was a Lebanon Yellowjacket interfering with the play right there, so I do like that.
There's a run up the middle for the Gavin Smith with that run up the middle is going to get it up to about the 12-yard line. We've got flash flying again down on the field.
That's going to be a personal foul on the Tigers.
Matt, hadn't seen much unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers. That'll be the distance to the goal. That's going to get it down to 6-yard line.
So half the distance to the goal. We'll move it and coach to the 6. It'll be 2nd down and 3 there. Smith on the keeper, and he's going to be in for
like
touchdown.
It's not. It got another flag down on the field. It was not. It looked like wasn't the play called. Smith just kind of improvised on that, but he took it into the end zone. So it made it 44-6. Extra point coming up. Saw the flag come down. I never saw the penalty, man.
I did not either.
If it was on Tigers, it would very possibly be on the
penalized on the kickoff. Rhodes on to attempt the extra point.
Up and it's good. It's no good. Whoa. Okay.
Must have been just a hair left because it looked good.
It looked good from up here. So 44-6 in favor of Lebanon Yellowjackets. 10-13 left here in the ball game. We talked about homecoming here in 2 weeks. I want to remind everybody, homecoming parade will be that afternoon, I believe, at 2 o'clock. Going downtown Waynesville and up to the middle school. Be all kinds of festivities and things that week going on here with the school. Tigers will be coming out for a return here. Matt, they're not marking it off. It doesn't appear.
Must have picked up flag or something there.
Either picked up the flag. I don't know. Folks, sorry, we don't know.
Back to return for the Tigers.
I stand. Now we're going to mark off. I thought there had to be something there. So that's the Lebanon Yellowjackets will get a 15-yard. There'll be a 15-yard penalty marked off against the Tigers. They'll be kicking from the 45, from the Tiger 45. That ball will be kicked into the end zone. Kind of what I figured they would do from that position. The Tigers will take over on the 20-yard line. And Matt, once we're going here and run it off into play, folks, the clock will be continually running. The only time it will stop now will be a score or a timeout. Brandon Harb's the keeper around the side. He's going to be brought in after a gain of about 4.
Taking down by number 17, Griffin Jones. 4 yards on the play. 2nd down and 6.
Coach, another former TTSN Sports Fan of the Year checking in down there. I see Mrs. Angie Rogers-Hills.
How else going to be stopped at line of scrimmage? Angie probably checking in and see if Chris is still down in that east end zone. I see him down there.
I was going to say, as long as you see him, I think we're good.
He's up against soccer girl. Telling a story, I believe.
Oh, I see him now.
Third for the Tigers. Be up to, I believe, Michael Kelsey Jr.
On the carry for the Tigers, number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. Taken down by Nick Allen of the Yellowjackets.
4th and 2 for Waynesville.
Tigers going to go for it. Brandon Howard looking for space over the right-hand side.
He's not going to get that first down, so Lebanon Yellowjackets will be taking over. I'm down at the Tiger 33-yard line.
And we're going to have a timeout here by the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Matt, while we have that timeout, we want to recognize our folks working on the broadcast tonight under the direction of the incomparable,
The illustrious,
the illuminable Tim Wallace. Tim and his crew absolutely doing a fantastic job tonight with the replays and with the action, the internet going down. And Tim is the fastest internet fixture we know. He got right back up. Internet going down at my house. You know who I'm calling?
Tim Wallace.
That's who I'm calling. Folks, that's who I would call, too. If I'm at home, my internet goes down, call Tim Wallace. He can get that fixed quicker
wait a minute.
than anybody around.
But I don't think we're just going to take care of all the stuff here in high school, the WC, if Tim.
Wallace. Tim can do it all.
Okay.
Tim is – what could Tim not do?
Well, I don't think that he can't do, but I don't know that we need to just, like, freelance him here. I mean,
we'll keep him in-house.
Okay. I mean, Tiger Nation has precedent.
Our student working the cameras and the truck and everything tonight all over the place. We have Vin Good, Oscar Lopez, Kaylee Murr, Ava Fegan, Jalen Hong, Brandon Blakely, and Zayda Dent. Doing an outstanding job, as they always do. Was talking to some people about the TTSN trailer and everything that goes on there. Inside there, it's just absolutely unbelievable the job that our students do here putting us broadcast.
Absolutely. You talk about it all the time. They've been out here since pretty much right after school, setting up, getting things ready, getting cameras checked and all these things. You and I roll in, throw on the headsets, and get it up here at the TTN Sports Suite. One of the best seats in the stadium, and we have brought you these images from down on the field all night long.
That's going to be Braylon Christian. Braylon Christian with that run flag down out there the field. Logan, I see you listen to us out here. Logan Rim listening to us on the TTSN Sports Network.
And Coach, is that a big horn hearing?
I think it is, Matt. I think it is.
First and 10 from 10. Little pitch to the outside, looking room over here in the corner. Pursuit down the line, going to be wrapped up. Nice job by the Tigers right there. And big number 41, Dwayne Davis, gets out here, wraps him up, not going to let him go.
So that's going to be second and goal from the 8-yard line, from the 7-yard line.
So you see a replay right there. Davis, him wrapped right there, keeps spinning, keeps him spin. A little help gets in there, but credit Davis, nice job. So as you said, 2nd and 7. Turn, it goes to Glendenning, and it's going to be.
It'll be down about the 2-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, making a third goal here. Let's say about the 2.
Yeah, well, they move it out
to 3. We've seen a couple times
yeah,
now where you think you know where that ball's going to be spotted, and then you don't.
I get the feeling our announcer is pumped in his headset. He's like, hey, 2, it's not the 37, it's the 38.
What do we say? It's going to be about a yard and a half off there.
Up the middle for the Yellowjackets.
Shoemaker on the kick for that one. So it's going to bring up 4th and short, Coach Rawlings. I think it's about the 1, but
No, I think it's about the 2.
About the 2, so we'll just back it up a little bit. Looks like the Jackets are going to go for it here. And it's going to be a touchdown for Tigers.
Touchdown for the Yellowjackets.
I'm sorry.
Carson Hill.
Carson, okay.
Takes it in the zone for the Yellowjackets. Extra point attempt coming up.
Oden back in to hold Rhodes into kick once more. Hold down, the kick's up. And this one's good.
And that brings our score to 51-6 in favor of the Lebanon Yellowjackets. 4:32 left in the game. Matt, we've got some scores from around the Ozark Conference. In the third quarter score, Bolivar 35, Glendale 14. Another third quarter score, Camden Ledge 38-0 for the West Main Zizzers. Final from last night, Kickapoo 42, Parkview 6. Do not currently have a score from the Hillcrest Roller game. We'll work on that for you folks home. See what we can come up with.
All right, the Tigers in the return team out onto the field. Looks like it's going to be Joshua deep on this side. I believe that's Brandon Howard deep on the other. Leland Wright's going to be our shallow guy on the second year here.
Here's what I come up with, the Rolla Hills game. It's Barbie night theme for Rolla. Barbie night theme something else.
Well, I think it did with the summer movie. There's a lot of excitement around this. Rhodes tees it up. He kicks it deep. It's going to be fielded. It's going to be right. Field it right at the 15-yard line. Still on his face. He crossed the 20-25. Rhodes and Starnes in on the stop for the Lebanon Yellowjackets there. Right in motion, but the handoff goes to Kelsey Jr. Swarmed in the backfield by a. I'm sorry. We've got a new tailback here. That's going to be Lucas Stone. Number 36, Lucas Stone on the carry that time. It's going to be number 80, Coach, on the carry that time. I don't have an 80 on my roster.
Nope, I don't either.
Going to bring up third long here for Tigers. It's going to make it about 3rd and 16.
My favorite 80 was always Isaac Bruce, but I don't think that's.
What? Coach, I know you were a big fan of Isaac Bruce. I don't know that there is another 80 in your world, Coach.
Really not. It's.
Who's your favorite 81?
Ooh. That's a good question. I don't have a favorite 81.
See, I have a favorite 81, but I don't have a favorite 80.
Who's your favorite 81?
Anthony Carter.
Who's your favorite 85?
I don't know.
Mel Gray.
Mel Gray? Google would know.
Google would know. Here we go. 4th and 14 for Tigers. Play clock's down on 10. Little misdirection play. This we've got. It's going to be Lynn Wright. Lynn Wright's going to pick up the first down for the Tigers. Matt, we're down to about just over a minute left here in the ball game. Again, we want to remind everyone, Tuesday night, we've got volleyball action coming to you live via the TSN Sports Network from right here in Tiger Gymnasium, as the Lady Tigers will be taking on the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest. Hopefully you all can come down to support the Lady Tigers, but if not, join us here on the TSN Sports Network. And then Tiger football will be in Hillcrest next week, and 2 weeks from tonight will be homecoming 2023 right here in Waynesville.
Night out in Hollywood, right here in Waynesville.
A night out in Hollywood with the Baller Liberators.
Google did know my favorite number 85, Jonathan Hayes, former tight end with the Kansas City Chiefs.
There you go.
I thought he was 85, but I had to check.
I like how Google knows your favorite.
Well, I had to double check and make sure he was 85. I thought he was, but I started second guessing myself.
This will be the Tigers' last play tonight. It's going to be the Leland Wright. Going to come around the left side. Pick up about 4 yards. And the clock is going to tick down to 0. And that'll bring us to the ball game. 11 of the Jackets rolling down. Beat the Waynesville Tigers 51-6. We want to thank everyone out there on the TTSN Sports Network for joining us tonight. Hope everyone out there has a great weekend. We'll see you all Tuesday night from the Tiger Gymnasium. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and hope everybody has a great weekend.